Hello my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and welcome to part 2 of the Japanese Shamisen and Sanshin build project. Okay, so in the first video, pretty much just an introduction really, but I did show you the pre-made box for one of them, body, call it what you like. And in this video I'm going to show you how I got to that stage from basically a square box, and if I have time I'm also going to show a little bit on the neck as well, but if I don't have time then that will be in video 3. Okay, so let me just set the camera up where you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and a little bit of light, and zoom in a bit. Yeah, I think you can see quite well. So you'll see that I've already made a couple of cuts off camera. Just wanted to make sure that the way I was doing it, which is slightly different to the previous one, was going to work. So on the first one that I made, I did most of the cutting on the bandsaw. Now that was one of the things that contributed to, dulling the blade. And so this time I'm not going to use the bandsaw. I'm going to use the chop saw. Okay, so as I said, I've done a couple of cuts off camera just to make sure that it works all right. So there and there, and if you can see that, we have a curved pencil line on this side, and that's how I'm getting the shape of where I want to cut. So to get those curves, what I need is this compass, and I've made marks along the center of each side so that I know where to put the point of the compass, and I've got it preset for the size that I want to make the arc. So I put the point in the middle part of this side, put the pencil down, make sure it's right to the edge in the middle there, and then draw a curved line. Okay, so simple as that. And there's the next line. So this one that I've already started to cut is the bottom, these are the sides, and this is the top. So on the top I've marked out the middle and kind of the outer edge. As with this one that I've made already, same thing, I want a flat on the top for mounting the neck. It's a lot easier to mount it on a flat surface than a curved one. Okay, so as it turns out, the dimensions of this box from one, it looks square, but they're slightly different. So this is worked out perfectly to get to those lines here and here. So if I just draw the line on there, or the curve, okay, so you can see that it doesn't go all the way around, it lines up with those straight lines there so that I can get my flat surface. Okay, so that's the marking, pretty simple. And the next stage is to actually do the cuts. So as I said, I'm going to do this on my chop saw with its brand new drive belt on there. So let me just take the camera over there and get set up. Okay, how am I going to do this best way? Let's see. So I'm just extending the tripod. Hopefully it should be about the right height to look at what I'm doing here. Not really, it's a bit low. 1 second. Let me just tilt the camera back. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay. I'm going to put it up on the table. Oh dear, I should have thought about this before. Never mind. Okay, so if I now angle the camera down and then zoom in, hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. That should be okay. Right, so is that going to wash out if I put that light on? Let's have a look. It looks okay. Right, so now I'm going to start making the cuts. So I warn you now, noise alert. And here we go. Okay, so that's the, let me just zoom out. Wrong way. So that's the rough cuts done. Now the next stage is to tidy all that up on the oscillating spindle sander, but obviously I can do the whole job on this spindle sander, but it would take ages. That's cut down the time by quite a big margin actually. So let's now go over to the spindle sander. Bear with me 1 second. Right, let's just see how that's for alignment. Okay, not too bad. Okay, right, I'll turn the light around to face that. How's that? Looks good. Okay. Right, I think for this part I'm actually going to switch the microphone off because I need my dust extraction vacuum running plus the spindle sander. So I'm going to turn the microphone off so as not to blow out your speakers. So microphone going off now.